to understand how it's a civil war. It's a very dangerous thing. It's something that you can't imagine how it's in our feeling. Yes,
Is there still a strong Communist Party left?
no, in Romania, according to the law, you are not allowed to have a Communist Party. It's forbidden by law. It's the only country in Europe where it's forbidden by law because of the debts.
It's forbidden by law?
To have a Communist Party. I mean, honestly, I have to tell you that it is allowed, but you have to ask your registered members to go to the police every 3 days and confirm that they are members of the Communist Party. So it's like
parole. It's like
you will see it very soon. Yeah, it's a gate, and you enter into the gate, and you got at the balcony where Ceausescu was having his last speech. Yes, when we come back from the village museum. No, you don't have to pay. It's free of charge.
I saw a lot of people.
It's just will be a lot of kids. They are opening for the kids. I'm sorry, it will be a lot of kids over there. The natural ventilation system was not able to be supplied by the Romanian engineer. So they had to ask it for the East Germans. And the East Germans supplying the natural ventilation system. And also the second thing which is not Romanian over here, it's black wood. We have any essence of wood, but not black. So wood was success. Wood was invented by Zapata, the dictator of Poland. He started in Romania. She had two beautiful blonde wives. With the 17th together. Yes. Two beautiful Romanian blonde wives. I promise you the group pictures. I want it on the stair over there.
Okay, group picture on the stairs. Parents,
Stories.
my parents.
Exactly.
I think he was a bad man because during that time the Romanian people didn't have freedom, and the freedom is the most important thing that you can have. So that's why I think I hate
I
the
have
man.
to disappoint your grandparents. There are two major things which are important in the human life. Who's making as a liberal a lot of money in Romania now? Lawyers.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
true. I have to tell you the truth. This is the truth. I mean, whatever you like it or not, in Romania, a nice money. Lawyers.
Politicians.
No, we don't speak about you know, we say politicians are like diapers. They always smell like shit and they have to be changed often.
That's good.
Oh, no, cut it off. Cut it off.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah. So. And the second one, it's health. Healthcare.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why the doctors are well paid. So sometimes you don't know what to put, health or freedom.
But they have to go through a lot of training, so they should
That's
get
really
it.
No,
good.
even the lawyers have to go to a lot of training. I mean, lawyers are smart people in Romania.
In Huntington Beach County.
So you think he was bad?
Yeah,
What you heard about the parents?
What about your history books?
No, I don't know what I know. I haven't learned because my
China,
history
China.
books have been what how they teach you
History
in the
books,
history.
They don't
say too
mention
much.
anything?
Just a few things.
One paragraph or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
It, he was 24 years in power. Why? Because it is the best example from what I told you at the beginning. I now speak we as a Romanian, not as a, we Romanians, we rather prefer not to mention what was happening there. It's the way how I train, how I teach my son, it's the way how the parents teach him. And I will explain you, that's a huge difference between the Serbian. You notice the difference now between the Serbian and us. They always live with this dream and we want to forget our nightmare. That's actually the...
But you want to learn from the lesson too.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. I think that the human nature, it's not to learn from the lesson. We don't learn from the lesson. It's whatever way. No, neither Americans will not learn from the lesson. I mean, that's don't think that you learn from the lesson. Don't tell me like no, nobody is learning from the lesson. We don't learn, but this is the way how we think about it. Yes, and what I can tell you, I have for the Australian, especially for the Australian, in 1989 when all things has been, you know, in a effervescent way over here. Where is it? It's effervescent, it's correct?
I think so.
Okay, I have my effervescent when you, yeah? No, like a fever, when it's getting the fever. And feverish. Feverish. Okay, so was the feverish of the revolution that's starting to cool down, we thought what we're gonna do with this thing. And the answer is that first we wanted to destroy it.
All the evidence?
No, I don't know. We were stupid. This is. We thought with our heart, not with our brain. This is the truth. I can tell you that's the truth. With my experience now, it cost us a lot to destroy it, all this one. Yeah, you know why they put it over here? Why it's put it on this hill? It is because it said, the specialists say, it's the most. It's the most safety place from the earthquake point of view.
Oh.
So that's why they've done it. Yes, they say this is an artificial hill, actually. You know, you don't remember, but I remember. That was flat here. So they brought land, yes, and done it like an artificial hill over here. Yeah? They are still around. So we wanted to destroy it. Then we couldn't destroy it. So we want to sell it. And to whom we decided to sell it?
Disney.
No, it would have been great. Worse than this. Look, I'm looking at the Australian and I say, to whom you can sell it worse than Disney? Rupert Murdoch. And Murdoch said,
News Corp.
$50 million. We asked him $80 million. $50 million, $80 million. Murdoch, so get out of here, forget it. Then things cool down. We learn exactly what with the life, how much things cost, and we keep on doing, fixing and everything. And now the value is, and Murdoch put it in his memory that was the worst ever done business in his life. He said it every time I'm coming in Bucharest and passing the front of the building on that boulevard, I'm crying about my stupidity. He didn't buy it. It was.
And on the opposite side up, we have an orchestra box, a balcony. It's a balcony here inside because in September 1994, here we had International Music Festival George Enescu, and in the opening we had the concert of Royal Philharmonic Orchestra from London, directed by Lord Yehudi Menuhin. Another event was held here in this room in 94 as well, but this time in November. Opening of DEU Corporation in Romania was held here. The curtains are made of velvet and have gold embroidery orientations, and the capacity of the room is 1,000 seats. And now let's go outside. You can take pictures.
This is Elizabeth's idea, and I just took her notes. Is that better? Yeah. Is that better? Okay. Elizabeth came to me and asked me if we could say a few words about our group and to thank everyone. And she identified that first of all we should say about the group, that everyone in the group was really a very nice group. We all got along well. We always were on time. Really appreciated that. And we were all prepared. We created very few problems. the group diversity, so I hope we haven't missed anyone. Italian, Costa Rican, I think Neil is Costa Rican, Mexican, Korean, Taiwanese, now China's, Canadian, Australian, Greece, Hong Kong, although now China, American, and Romanian.
Inspirational.
In addition to all the diversity within our group, we had some extremely knowledgeable people that came forth to ask questions that really helped everyone in the group to learn more questions. Dorothy and Rita were always very knowledgeable about everything that was going on. I'm sure there were many, many more. The sisters, the young ladies in our group were always very knowledgeable also. And there was one comment that I have to find in my notes, that this is a new poster that's going to be made up and probably sold to millions. It's "Fly Naked, No Lines at Security." Okay?
Yeah.
Fly naked. No line. No line.
Another special person that we wanted to recognize, in addition to all the photographers, is Maruth, who was our wonderful driver. He maneuvered all of the hairpin curves. He was always smiling, always friendly, and because of him, we're safe. And he liked the donut I gave him too. Remember the happy donut? And of course, we can't forget Radu. Oh, I almost forgot. Where's the tall guy? Oh, there he is. Eduardo! Eduardo was a friend to everyone. He actually gave up his jacket so that someone would not be able to walk back in the rain the other night. Okay, that's enough about Eduardo. That's enough. And we would like to thank Hector for taking the picture of our group, and I will distribute that to everyone. But back to Radu. In addition, don't jump, okay. In addition to being a wonderful guide, he was extremely knowledgeable about the history, not only the history of Eastern Europe, but also of politics and world affairs, We could ask him any question, and he was able to share his knowledge and his history and information. The other thing that was really, really wonderful was that he always seemed to intuitively know what we wanted to do. If we wanted a restaurant, he would know the good restaurant. If we wanted to go to a special place, he would always find a way. And most of the time when I'm speaking, it would be nice if I had silence. Thank you, Radu. He taught me how to do that. He handled all of our problems, even with our Australians who got their safe locked and had to have assistance with that. He also helped Carol, who was the late arrival. That was very good. And even though I'm sure internally he had a lot of anguish going on, he never showed us any of that frustration or anguish, and he was never angry.
I went once.
Oh, once?
Yeah, and you don't want to didn't prepare me. So.
Oh, yes, that is true.
I went home when I was almost.
What? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, true. Thank you, Elizabeth. All of the competitions that he brought up so that everyone, we could all stay alive and enjoy and meet with each other and probably stay awake, you know. Never angry. He was never angry except at the Hilton. And also he knew the Latin words that helped translate information for all of us, for the Mexicans, for the Chinese, for the Americans, and that was extremely helpful to all of us. Is there anyone else that would like to say anything? Lalo, Lalo. Anything else that I forgot?
I want to say hello for all the group because you are very, very, very special. Please applause for him. And also for Faye, because she organized all the group of the computer, the photo, and she is our leader. And Radu, Alex, for us, you are a friend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know that I'm happy when all of you are happy, and for me the fact that I have all of you coming like strangers and living like friends is the most important thing.
I am Guy. Not working. I am guys like Radu. I appreciate too much Radu. From my experience, it's very good guy and very patient and very strong and he know everything. I appreciate too much Radu. It's very good guy.
Okay, thank you very much. Francis and you never know. I mean, it's a free country, Romania. I don't care. Look like Dracula's brother. You know, it's Francis, and over here. This is a spot where you will get down. Okay.